We're here with Dr. Jones on his first year interview, and he's going to answer some questions, and he's going to take us around.
Well, thank you, Barry and Beth. Appreciate you being here. I know you're with the Student Government Association, and I am very, very happy that you're here in the Chancellor's Suite interviewing me. How can I help you?
What is your favorite part about Penn State Wilkes-Barre?
Well, my favorite part about Penn State University and Penn State Wilkes-Barre is how much of an honor it is to be here at this wonderful campus. And not only at this campus, but to be a part of the sensational Penn State University, which, as we all know, is truly one of the best universities in the nation and around the world.
Did anything surprise you about Penn State Wilkes-Barre between when you started and now?
I think what surprised me the most about my first year here at Penn State University, Penn State Wilkes-Barre, is how fast this first year went. A couple weeks ago, I went over the 1 year point, and it went really, really fast, and that's because I'm very busy here. So I really don't want my time to go this fast. I'd like it to slow down so I can enjoy it more than I am enjoying it. But that's the biggest surprise, is just how busy it is and how fast everything moves.
Can you tell us how Penn State Wilkes-Barre is the same and different from your previous institution?
I would say, well, first of all, let me point out that previously I was at a small private liberal arts college in Virginia. Before coming here, I was there for 5 years. And whereas that's a private institution, this is a public institution. But the greatest similarity between the two places is the size of the campus. Both campuses are small, and both campuses have under 1,000 students. So that's the biggest similarity. I would say that the major difference is that here at this campus, we are a part of Penn State University. As I mentioned, one of the most incredible universities in the country. And the quality of the students is similar too, there and here. So those are some comments that I would make about the two places that I have been. If we're done here in this office, and by the way, this first office that we were in is my office where I conduct serious thinking and writing, and I meet with visitors. So if we come this way, we'll be out here to the entryway to the Chancellor's suite of offices. So right here is Sandy Race. She's the assistant, an incredible assistant for academic affairs in my role as the Chief Academic Officer. So as you already know, this set of offices is in the Hayfield House, and Hayfield House is a historic property that we all are very fortunate to be a part of. If you follow me this way, we will go into the conference room. You are now entering the conference room. In this room, this is where we have our weekly senior leadership team meetings. This is a wonderful room with plenty of space, and this is where we do a lot of our deep thinking and deliberations about issues that affect the students, and we make decisions in here for faculty and staff. Do you have any other questions?
What is the most challenging thing about your position as Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer?
That's an easy question to answer. The most challenging thing about my position is finding time to do everything that must be done. This is a common experience for most presidents and most chancellors of universities. There just isn't enough time because there's so many things you want to do, so many things you enjoy doing, and so many things that need to be done.
What, in your opinion, is the most important part of your position?
The most important part of my position is clearly making sure that our campus fulfills our mission of providing a quality education for our students so that they graduate and are prepared for the workforce and for successful careers.
What do you find rewarding in the Chancellor position?
It is extremely rewarding to come to work every day and work with such talented and terrific students, faculty, and staff that we have here at Penn State Wilkes-Barre, and also to do it in this great environment. If you look out the window, we might see some deer, but that's part of this great estate that we are fortunate to be a part of. That's what I like about coming to work here every day, is the people and the place.
Awesome.
So again, you have been in the conference room, the Chancellor's conference room. We're going to go through this door, and this is my office where I conduct the daily business that I'm involved in. In this room, this is where I answer emails, take phone calls, roll up my sleeves, get work done, read documents, sign papers, etc. So this is a great room to be in to get the daily business done.
What are your plans for this campus in the upcoming months and years?
Another great question. The theme of our campus this year is Penn State Wilkes-Barre on the move. We have a belief that something happens when something moves. So what we're trying to do is make a lot of things move to serve as a foundation for bigger things happening down the road. And so we're carrying out a lot of activities to generate momentum.
What sort of impact would you like to leave on the school and students?
The impact that I would like to leave, that's a question that involves some thinking. And let me say this, everywhere that I've been, every place that I have worked in my career, the leaders that I have worked for have given me advice for success. When I served as an officer in the military, the generals told me, leave your unit better than how you found it when you started. So that's something I would like to do, obviously. When I served in the U.S. Congress as a legislative aide, the senators and congressmen that I respected said, always put the people first. So that is another principle that I operate by, to think about other people before I think about myself. So we have concluded this part of the visit in this office, and so now we're going to come down the hallway. Right here to your left is the office of Sue Gross. She's the executive assistant for the Chancellor, and she does a great job, as well as Sandy, and we are very fortunate to have them keeping the trains on track, in the right place, at the right time, all the time. So we are now completing a circular trip through the Chancellor's offices, and we're back now here in the entryway where Sandy is seated. And we will wrap this up by coming back where we started, and that is in the office where I meet people and get some of my better thinking done.
What is the best advice you could give to the students at Penn State Wilkes-Barre?
Well, the best advice that I can give you is that the reality of life is you're going to face lots of ups and downs. And no matter what you face, you should always believe in yourself, you should always work hard, and you should always have a strong determination. And then when you do face those challenges and those setbacks, I encourage you to embrace them. Just expect them. They're going to happen. It's part of life. And then continue to do what I already mentioned, which is believe in yourself, work hard, stay determined, and you will overcome those challenges, and you're always going to be successful. So that's the advice that I would give students today.
What is the most unique and unknown thing about your office?
I would say the most unique and unknown fact about my office is we've got great people working here. Sue and Sandy do a great job for the campus. They not only help me, but it's for the benefit of the students, the faculty, and the staff, which is why we're doing as well as we are. And I also wanted to mention the directors. The directors here at the campus do a sensational job, and they are in this building as well as some of the other buildings around campus. So all of us together comprise a great team. You can't get things done without good people around you. You can't get things done well without people operating together as a team, and so that's what we emphasize here. We've got a really, really good team here, and we're strengthening it constantly.
All right.
Well, thank you very much for the time today. I do appreciate it. I'm glad I had the opportunity to spend it with you.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. We appreciate this.